Okay, back on tracks, folks, and this looks to me like the Junior Trophy, a 6-lap race. And looking amongst the KTMs amongst that lot there, we got the 41 machine and 42, 36 KTMs. There's another one there, and I think that's number 11. That'll be number 11. Will be Clive Banks from the Mint Club. A huge field out there, and quite a few day glow vests there, which I would suggest would indicate that these people are newcomers. Don't quote me on that, but I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good move for running that, and already there's someone on one of those day glow vests out there in fourth spot, or have they got a full? No, it is a day glow vest. I can see running in there, and they're now up to third. So good effort that person there. So the lightweight class out there, or Junior Trophy class, and we're going to have to flick through the program and find out whereabouts these people are in the program. Junior Trophy, yes, the Kiwi Bike Insurance sponsored thing. I mentioned Kiwi Bike earlier on as being an insurance company, but not an insurance company. Yes, they do insurance. They don't do it through their own company. They go out there and source the correct insurance for you. So it doesn't cost you any more. It's certainly a great way of doing things. I've heard a lot of good things about Kiwi Bike Insurance. It's a great way of doing things because you don't have to ring around all the companies. They'll look at your particular requirements for insurance, and they'll go and suss out which is the best company. It doesn't cost you any more because basically the insurance companies that they go through, go get their stuff from, pays a commission back to them. So you're not paying a single cent more, and you're getting the best option for your bike. 6-lap race there, and we've got 22 on our screen, 22 bikes on our screen. I'm going to go and try and count them, but right now it is Jacob Stroud through there, followed by Reece Lindsay. Is the Mond Williams there, and that is James Barnum there, possibly on the 99 machine there in fourth place with that orange jacket on there. So James Barnum there, what an impressive ride there. Who we got else? We got Tartan Walker, Campbell Grayling, Joe McCartney, Philip Lowe, Dion Torquist, Wayne Anstis. That rounds up the top 10 people there. Yellow flag out there at the hairpin. There's a bike parked up on the concrete wall on the outside, and the rider is walking away there. One less orange vest out there. One more on the side of the track. Good to see all the track marshals here today, the flag marshals, the people out the front. I see Maxine Bernsky back in her spot. Good to see her out at the racetrack, and there's a lot of people helping out. Pretty cold conditions out there. I guess it's not as bad as last time round when it was very, very wet, but we can't do a race meeting without these people here. And you know, also, I'll tell you what needs to be done at the end of the day. The airbags need to be picked up at the end of the Go Media corner, the big sweeper onto the front straight. It's a great job to do, actually. It's a good way to meet some people there. Everyone's had a good day, and it's their airbags, so they're not heavy. They just take a bit of labour to drag them either on the trailer or drag them a few metres along and store them back in the container so they can be looked after, so the weather doesn't get to them and they last a little bit longer. So not a big job, not a really big job to do. I'm sure I'll be up there and helping later on in the day, at the end of the day, before I shoot off back to Wellington. It's Jacob Stroud there in a class of his own, a 22.487, which is marginally quicker than his qualifying term at 22.533. Of course, Jacob Stroud was New Zealand Formula 3, or Superlight class actually they call it. It used to be Formula 3, Superlight champion 2 seasons ago, and didn't do the whole season last year at the New Zealand Superbike Championship. And of course he's one of the sons of 9 times New Zealand Superbike champion Andrew Stroud. Second place Reece Lindsay on a similar machine, and the next 4 bikes are all in the 124 brackets. We go through to 25, couple of 27s, and then we go right through to 47. Angus Williams there on the 67 machine, still enjoying it. Remember, there's no first if there are no lasts out on the track, so it's great to see all the competitors there. Junior Trophy and Clubman's bike. Just 2 Clubman's machines there. We've got Wayne Anstis on the RS125 Aprilia, and we've got Dion Torquist on the NSR 250 machine as well. So coming on to the front straight, Jacob Stroud. Are you going to get quicker, Jacob? No, marginally slower, 0.2 of a second slower, but Reece Lindsay as well, a little bit slower, and indeed Esmond Williams is up to pace and set his fastest lap on lap 3 of this 6-lap race, brought to you by Kiwi Bike Insurance. What's eligible? A maximum 2-stroke engine capacity of 150, a maximum 4-stroke engine capacity size is 380 single and 325 for 2 cylinders. My understanding was the KTM was 390, so might have to do a bit of clarity on that. It does say 380 single. My understanding is that it was 390. Somebody might be able to tell me the exact cubic capacity of these machines. It may also be written on the engine, on the barrel or something like that. I'll have to have a look part way through. I'm sure it's just a typo because we've got so many of those little wee KTMs out there that they've got to be eligible for this class, the Junior Trophy, Kiwi Bike Insurance Junior Trophy. Good battle going on for second place. Jacob Stroud's already checked out. He's midway down the back straight, but we've got Rhys Lindsay and Esmond Williams. Remember, Williams was about 0.4 of a second quick on the last lap, and he's currently lying in third place. Watching through the sweeper, and Jacob's going to come across a lapper shortly. That is number 67, Angus Williams, and hopefully Angus will pick up on some of the lines. Okay, very tight for second place, just a bike and a half length between it, and it'll be a slipstreaming job. In fact, there the slipstreaming goes. Williams pulls out side by side going into turn one, takes the inside line and makes it stick. So from coming behind there across the start finish line with a gap of 0.1 of a second, he is now in second place, but all the way through it'll be slipstream. Williams, Lindsay comes back. He's on the orange KTM. Esmond Williams is on a 4-cylinder Honda 250RR, and used to be eligible for the Pro Life class back in the New Zealand Championship, and there we go, through past that lapper no problem, and get back onto that centre straight. So Rhys Lindsay on the orange bike pulls out in the front. It'll be up to Williams there maybe to pull it behind. Remember, single cylinder versus 4-cylinder bike as we watch Jacob Stroud going past the Higgins building there, coming out of that big corner onto the back straight. Mistake there by Rhys Lindsay, outbraked himself I think going to Higgins, and he's given it to Esmond Williams. Is now probably 60 metres between second and third place, as we're expecting now the white flag to come out as we see Jacob Stroud coming through the front straight. So that's a bit of a disappointment there for Rhys Lindsay, but I'll tell you what, it's a long series. There's plenty of races, 3 races today, 4 rounds over the series, and that'll give us 12 races, so he might be able to come back from that. We will endeavour to get you a points round up after this round of racing. Great battle going on there between 3 bikes, number 99, 21 and 58. It is James Barnum, Tarbin Walker and Campbell Grayling there, all tight, going into that Toyota quarter. You can see them half a bike and 2 bike lengths back. Kawasaki, I think, sits up a little bit. That will be Campbell Grayling. And I was going to say lost a position. I couldn't even see him out there, but he was obscured by the black bike there. Fights it back there, comes back that round, and is he going to take it on the inside? Wow, 3 bikes there. He has to sit up there because the other bike there, James Barnum, I think, cut back and well took the line from him, but good clean racing here. 3 bikes all hammering it out. Rhys Lindsay's come back up the centre straight after that mistake here. He goes into Higgins. Will he make the same mistake? Hopefully not. No, he's right back now on the tail of Esmond Williams. Remember, this is the battle for the minor money, the second and third in the podium. That Honda 4-cylinder is a little bit faster down this back straight, and the gap is about the same after the mistake in the last lap. So the white flag is now out. We're 5 laps down of a 6-lap race. Can Jacob Stroud continue around and do it? And look at his lap times, a 22.001, and the last one was a 25.357. So either traffic's got in the way or he's just knows what he's got to do. But looking down the bike maybe. There's that battle. It was Esmond Williams. The battle goes on between Campbell Grayling there and James Barnum, and that was just 30 thousandths of a second between those two for the checkered flag, and that was Barnum took 5th, Campbell Grayling took 6th place. So Stroud, Williams, Lindsay, that's Rhys Lindsay, Tarbin Walker, James Barnum, Campbell Grayling, Joe McCartney goes through there, Dion Torquist, and Philip Lowe comes through in 9th spot, and then we've got, in fact, no, it's Wayne Ensters moved up into 9th, and Philip Lowe there in 10th. Is that Turiana Banks listed as being 11? I mentioned it was probably Clyde Banks, but Turiana's on bike number 13, and Clyde is on bike number 11. So getting your ass whipped.